in the U.S. that I think either has to be revamped or I don't say manipulated, but used in correlation with DeFi, right? So you need oversight. You want to make sure that the people and participants in these ecosystems are doing what they're supposed to be doing. And if they're not, there needs to be recourse for that. And in the past in DeFi, there really hasn't been any accountability. There's been a lot of people that have lost a lot of money in DeFi. That's why we've done everything here on shore too. We haven't done anything offshore up to this point. We're looking at it just to be able to provide additional services for people that we work with in other jurisdictions. But we've stayed onshore here in the U.S. and made a big bet that Trump was going to win and we were going to see bipartisan approval and support for this asset class, and we've got it. And so, timing worked out really well for us. And so alongside that, I do think that you're going to see the institutional adoption of decentralized finance. There's a lot of accounting problems and manual processes and a lot of things that we deal with right now that would benefit significantly from smart contracts and DeFi applications to be able to manage the amount of capital that we've already seen. I mean, we've got close to $1 billion in AUM, a little bit down over the last couple months here, but that continues to grow. And as assets appreciate, I think we're going to have a really substantial amount of assets under management. And so alongside that comes the administration and compliance that goes with that. And if we can do that on chain, I think I would love to be, on the forefront of that and continue to lead, these two different asset classes coming together in a way that make the most sense and also provide the most value.
Yeah. Timing has been very favorable to you, Jake, and many in the XRP community who've been doing their research, doing their homework. It's not like you just woke up and this all of a sudden magically happened. No. You've been putting in the work, sir. Absolutely. Now, with that though, you still might have a crystal ball somewhere, because with this yen carry trade prediction, you've been hovering above the target. We've seen some developments in the market. I attended the Stellar House in Miami. There was some interesting information shared about how even Japan is so forward thinking with the tokenization of real world assets. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the yen carry trade? Where are we in the unwind, and what kind of impact is that going to have on your operations and the overall market?
We've made a big bet that it's going to happen, right? So the majority of the assets that we manage are XRP. Obviously, we have clients that hold a diversified, group of assets in their portfolio. But overarchingly, it is primarily XRP that we hold and provide additional benefits to. So I do think that that's going to receive the largest benefit when that happens. I'm waiting for oil to spike. None of the central banks want to be the bad guy, right? So the U.S. Federal Reserve and the Bank of Japan, neither one of them want to be the one that caused this. And if there is an outside circumstance or a scapegoat that they can point to, it's